Moving on to our My Career champion. My Career was a blast this season from high school.
Up next, the Grizzlies taking on the Lakers. For Memphis, tonight is a tough task, but in front of a raucous... Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Josh Richardson. Davis is out there with Hunter. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's LeBron in at the 1 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. Pass to Fournier. There's the 3. They get it back, and the second chance effort by Jackson.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, the long stride there gets Davis inside quickly, and the defense really unprepared to deal with him, and he gets to his shot.
Fournier the bounce pass. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Richardson. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw tonight. And the free throw, no good. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies for just a minute. He was focused on keeping the score close. Coach said, we know LeBron's going to get his, so we have to try to limit the production of everyone around him. That's a tall task, given Bron's elite playmaking ability. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. LeBron against Fournier. Valanciunas in the high post. Morant passes to Jackson. For 3, Fournier, and the Grizzlies get it back. Jackson gets the bucket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brooks dishes to Morant, and Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Outside Fournier. Goes up on the high post. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And finished off by Davis.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Passes it to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. To the middle, here's Fournier, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
An excellent example of concentration there from Fournier. Did a nice job under pressure keeping his balance.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. The pass to Valanciunas. Kicks it to Fournier. Buries the long-range jumper. Fournier's got 6 points.
And Fournier has been an absolutely lights-out long-distance shooter. Every season he's been in the league.
And that one's good by LeBron.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Outside Fournier. And Davis sends it back. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Hunter, the pass to LeBron. He kicks it to Drummond. Now here's Richardson. Pass to Davis. Drummond trying to get himself free. Davis with the bucket. He has 6. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is
whoa, what a finish!
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Memphis trailing here. Morant looking around. Outside Fournier. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Valanciunas. Right side Jackson. And another basket for Memphis.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
And that one's good by Davis.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
And Valanciunas kicks to Fournier. Jackson in the corner. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways. You can win a lot of different ways. But you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also, at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Here's Hunter. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Oladipo against LeBron. That one doesn't drop. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Anderson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Sinks the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Bane, covered by Bamba. Oladipo against James. And Oladipo kicks to Anderson. From outside, off the mark.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Passes it to Tillman. Oladipo outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And finished off by LeBron.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Oladipo outside. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Anderson up top. Six on the shot clock. And here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
You know, guys, passing is one part of Bamba's game that he's been working on. And, you know, when you can pass it as a big guy, that's an added bonus.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
James with a deep 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He comes away with 11 points. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's over...
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness.
Hey, you know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Clark. He's out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Tillman in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. The Lakers have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game. He hits both from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to the Trailblazers. At the top of the key, Clark. No good from outside.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Lakers working the ball around now. And there's the pass to Bull. Back to Powell. Anderson with the block. And they get it back. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Oladipo for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 11. Here's Halliburton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Victor Oladipo. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Count it.
And the level of concentration. Morant looked under control despite being under heavy duress.
Murray dishes to Bamba. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the wing right side. Melton with the putback. And Clark is right there.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And it's Murray penetrating. Bamba passes to Bull. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has "beneath no one" tattooed on his arm. He says, "My dad always told me that I was trained to go." Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, D.A. Thank you. Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Valanciunas is checked in for Clark. Brooks comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Evan Fournier subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Bamba finds Murray. Now here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside Fournier. Jackson up top. All sorts of time. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
To the left side wing. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Bamba with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Morant left side. And it's Brooks that time on the assist by Morant. Brooks has got his first 2 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Boy, LeBron's so strong, so athletic, so smart. I mean, a bunch of his points come when he's driving full speed downhill, and he's impossible to stop.
Back to Fournier. Brooks outside. Pass to Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Fournier. The Lakers with the rebound.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Davis, the pass to James. To the inside. Bamba. Brooks grabs the board. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant outside. Valanciunas against Bamba. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. And they double up Morant. Over Halliburton. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And it goes down 2 points.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Timeout called the Lakers. So both teams changing it up here. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
And that one's good by LeBron. And that's 17 points for LeBron.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
In the corner, it's Hunter. And Drummond kicks to Hunter. The second chance effort. Jump shot is good that time. Now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
It's Fournier on the wing, covered by LeBron. Richardson against Oladipo. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Lakers the other way. LeBron James on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Fournier the bounce pass. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And the dunk by James.
You know, LeBron plays a very mistake-free game, usually in the open court, and when he's out on the break, the points are almost a guarantee.
Outside Fournier. Kicks it to Oladipo. Fournier with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. The shot's good from Fournier.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Oladipo against Richardson. Oladipo with the ball. One second left.
An active and alert defender. Drummond does everything he can to make opponents uncomfortable.
And so it's Los Angeles.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios of Ernie Johnson. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 25 points, 3 assists, and that'll...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Hunter is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Josh Richardson. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Morant against Richardson. Morant pushes to Valanciunas. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And the 7-footer Valanciunas with the foul. A big who isn't just skilled, but also brings that toughness.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Lakers leading by 6. LeBron drives in, and the dunk by James.
He is almost money when it comes to finishing in close. Nice bucket there to increase the lead.
Memphis has gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Morant passes to Jackson. Here's Valanciunas, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Fournier against LeBron. And another shot. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Davis. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Davis has got 10 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Morant passes to Fournier. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. 16 points for Evan Fournier.
And quite honestly, Fournier just has a good basketball IQ, a high basketball IQ, knowing even before he gets the pass that he's got time and space to shoot.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Morant passes to Fournier. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And just tax a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Outside Fournier. He kicks to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Back to Fournier. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. That's on LeBron James.
Like to see Fournier drawing contact on his shots. I mean, he's a crafty player who gives defenses a lot of problems.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, because you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. Stolen by Brooks. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Inside, here's Anderson. Yes! And the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Evan Fournier. Down low and finished off by Davis.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one to go. Tough D.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
AD doing what he does. 24/7, stuffing that stat sheet.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies, trailing by 4. To the paint. And Davis sends it back. And he recovers it. Inside, tipped away. Clark, it's good.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Timeout called the Lakers. And Los Angeles with some changes. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Andre Drummond. And Halliburton subbed in for Richardson. Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
And when he takes it inside, the points are going to come, whether like that possession or just getting to the line.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. To the wing on the left. Back to Brooks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter. This is his first free throw of the game.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Hunter. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Hunter. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Morant dishes to Clark. And that one's good. Morant's got 11 points.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Back to Bamba. It doesn't go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And it's Brooks in the corner. Rebounded by the Lakers.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And LeBron throws it down.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Lakers running again. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Now Morant. He's got 11. Clark outside. Feeds it to Brooks. Pass to Melton. Shot clock at 6. Floats one. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Melton's got his second basket.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Clark outside. Murray against Oladipo. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, he's proven to be more than just a jump shooter now. Oladipo also has the touch needed to score inside.
LeBron kicks to Bamba. Kicks it out to James. And he's good on the 3-ball. James has got 11 in the second half.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The feed to Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
The drive by James. Stolen by Anderson. To the middle. Here's Oladipo. Bucket is good. Oladipo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Oladipo outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Bulls got 4 rebounds now tonight. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
For Los Angeles, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now, here's Oladipo. He has 7. 3 seconds left. Got a piece of it.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be back with you shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Fournier out there with Oladipo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, you can see Bamba's composure down there. I mean, even when he's under pressure, he stays aggressive and calm.
And that one falls for Bamba. So he gets them both. Here's Oladipo. Outside Fournier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Jackson. Powell, the pass to Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
The Grizzlies shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Back to Oladipo. Passes it to Jackson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies. Halliburton passes to Powell. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Lakers leading by 12. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Murray, you give him that type of opportunity, you're asking for trouble. He is a strong finisher.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Fournier passes to Valanciunas. Dishes it to Oladipo. Brooks outside. Here's Valanciunas, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And here's Valanciunas. And the pass to Oladipo. Fournier with the ball. Over Halliburton. Fournier's shot is off. Powell, the pass to Bamba. Lakers passing it around. Here's Bol. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 16.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Out to Brooks, beyond the arc. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 4th assist in this one. Murray, the pass to Bol. He feeds it to Bamba. Outside for Murray. Banked in off the glass.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Pass to Brooks. Oladipo with the ball. It's Brooks on the wing, guarded by Powell. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the shot.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Here's Bamba, and the layup's good off the glass. Bamba's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Memphis' head coach had some words for the team during the break. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Morant. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Valanciunas. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Bamba finds Richardson. Here is Davis. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Fournier trying to break loose. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut back down now to 10 as they pick up the bucket from Brooks. Timeout called the Lakers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Murray dishes to Bamba. Kicks it out to Richardson. And they double up Davis. Trying to find Bamba. He gets it to him. For 3, Murray. Good on the triple. Murray's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, I tell you what, that's a sight for sore eyes to see Murray connecting from distance, because when he's doing that, it really opens things up for him, because we know he can get to the basket.
And he's able to get it back. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're up by 13. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Some changes for the Lakers. Drummond's checked in for Bamba. And it's LeBron in for DeJounte Murray. Richardson finds James. Davis against Jackson. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Davis. LeBron's got 42 in the game. Here's Morant.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Conchar, the pass to Jones. Anderson outside. Makes it off the glass.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Melton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Shooting for Memphis.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. LeBron drives in and finished off by LeBron.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Left side, Anderson. Good on the bucket.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony.